Yo, thank you so much for joining in. Maybe some listening upon you and your loved ones. This video is going to be one of the lessons of a story that I'm going to narrate you and pick the lessons you can pick across the story. Many of the people who have started the video, you might not even end the video, but that now you're watching it, I hope that you finish the video because this is going to be an interesting video. I'm not going to do justice when I'm narrating the story because that person has got 4 decades of experience when he is narrating story, and I've got like 3 years of experience when I'm narrating story. So there's a huge difference in the way he does things and the way I do things, and he's got like 37 years of experience more than that I've got. Anyways, so the bottom line of this one video is what content creation lesson that I've learned from him. Cool. So like content creation lesson I learned from 4 decades of experienced artist. So this guy is an artist, an author, a lot of cool things that has gone with him with his title. But one of the things that I've learned a lot of things from him. But one of the most specific things I've learned exactly a year back today is what 12th of June 2022, and it's not exactly means exactly not on 12th June 2021, but then across somewhere between May and June I learned this lesson last year, and I put that into action, and it bombed for me, but it took practice. I'm going to narrate you that one. So he said he is an artist. So how he does artist is like he does painting and stuff on the walls. So what he does is he goes to a place where people kind of invite him. It's like you can paint something on this particular wall. So he went to a place one fine day and it's like what can I do on this wall? And the way he does things, the way he wants to paint and have that creative part of it, he is not going prepared over there. He goes to the blank piece of wall and says, okay, let the wall speak to me on what the wall wants on the wall. Cool. That's the way he does things. Like I don't want to go prepared. Let the wall speak to you on the wall, what the wall wants on the wall. Cool. That way I'm being productive. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to prepare about it. I don't have to do anything. So one fine day he was invited and he was given an option. Like he wanted to paint on the wall. The second thing here was the guy of, I think that he was the owner of the place or someone who was assisting him over there. Like, so I want, and he kind of narrated in a very funny way where he laughed a lot, but I don't know whether you're going to laugh or not. But he was like, sir, हमारे को यहाँ पर से we want an elephant over here, and we want a flower over here, a giraffe coming this way. And this guy says like, that's not how it works. If you want that, bring some other artist, because that's not me. If I cannot do that because I now have to prepare things, and when I want to prepare things, it just does not come naturally to me. Now, that's the end of the story. He kind of continued it in a more deeper way, but then I'm kind of stopping it over here so that I'm bring you to perspective. How did that perspective help me with content creation? Okay, one fine day, exactly the other day, what I did, see, I kind of script everything on my A3 book over here. So what I did, okay, I took a piece of blank paper. Since I was doing it, this strategy I was applying for the first time, so it's like a ticket. Let me sit with this blank sheet of paper, and one of the courses that I have inside the Academy of Art and Sciences is the course cycle system. That's the first course as a bonus after the core business game. So I wanted to script down. It was the first version that I was scripting. It was the first time I was introducing this whole concept into course format, where I wanted to like a course cycle system. What goes over here? And I sat with this was the first time attempting it. I sat with a blank piece of paper, and I was like, let this piece of paper talk to me on what this piece of paper wants out of me on this piece of paper. And I kind of sat, and I couldn't have like one idea, one point that this piece of paper wanted from me on its piece of paper. Like I started laughing like, yeah, tell me something that you want me over here, because I have got things inside me that can go over here, but then there is no conversation, there's no communication. I felt so sad. Like if you like that goes, nothing of that sort wants from you. It's like, no, that's not the way of it, how it goes things. So I kind of kept it aside. I kind of laughed a lot. I got an anxiety feeling over there. Like, okay, where did I go wrong? And I kind of started thinking about it. This is a matter of practice. This is a matter of you look at it once and you're just going to go blank. The one common thing that I have been doing and I've been having is, I don't know whether you do it or not, whether you have it or not, but then when I see a blank piece of paper, I go blank. No matter what type of content you want from me, when I sit with it, I go blank. Probably not now, sometimes at even this stage, but then I go blank most of the times. And it's a matter of practice. Then I started to think, okay, what I started to do is applying different strategies to this one. Okay, what topic do I want in this piece of paper? I kind of put that in the center, circle it out. And then anything and everything that comes to my mind, I can skip. It's like, okay, anything that comes in my head at the moment, I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper so that the whole content within me comes on a sheet of paper. So it's not just in my mind, it's on the material piece of it. That means in other ways, to reach to a point where you want the piece of paper to talk to you, where you want the whole wall to talk to you in the way you want to create things, create content, create courses, create a community, create anything that you want to create, like even if it's a giraffe or an elephant, but you have to sit with it and give it practice. You cannot be learning to ride a bike overnight. You cannot be sitting on the bike and ask the bike to teach. Like, okay, you teach me, how can I ride the bike? This is going to be disastrous when you do that. What I have learned from that one person that day is, okay, to reach to that level, there's a process. I Fuzzle cannot learn it overnight. I have attempted it, couldn't find it. Over a period of time, I've kind of like practiced it. Now I was working on the editing the videos, and I've got more than 250 videos that I've got for you on the whole channel. Few of them, like more than 150 videos are uploaded, almost 200, almost 100, almost 77, exact 77 to 80 videos are in stock for you. We're going to be publishing two on a daily basis. And something that I've learned with this one strategy, something that I've learned all the way last year, coming like fast forward to what I'm doing today, is I'll give you a strategy over here. Like, when you want the piece of paper to talk to you, you first let the title, okay, what is the title to be? What am I going to talk about today? Like, that goes there. And the way I do it, whatever is on the top of my mind at the moment goes as points. Point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. That's all. I don't recheck it. I don't re-verify it. I just sit with the piece of paper. Okay, this is what I'm going to talk. The previous video that I was recording was 4 ways to adjust social media algorithm in our favor. It's like, what do I have? Like, how did Fuzzle adjust a social algorithm? Okay, I searched things. Point number 1. I watched things. Point number 2. I read things. Point number 3. I consume content. Point number 4. This might be relevant for you. This might not be relevant for you. This is something that I have done. What I do is, there's a topic, what comes on the top of my mind, that goes here. Last 250 videos approximately, I've followed one simple strategy. Topic, what's on the top of my mind. And keep on doing it. What happens is, it gets into your system. You get better at it. You're practicing what you're saying. You are vocalizing what you're saying. And over a period of time, as that person became an artist, that's what something even I want to become. Like, okay, I want people to talk to me, but to reach to that level, this is a process. I don't know what you've learned from this video. I just kept on talking and sharing and experience. It was an experienced lesson that I finally learned from that person, and it took me, what did I learn from that artist in a lot of ways, in a lot of different directions. Started pondering over it the other day, and something I have learned like a year and more than a year back. Took me good 12 months to practice it, to implement it, and to come to a point where I am now saying, that strategy works with practice. And I'm so happy that it took a lot of time for it to get marinated, to let it sink within me, and it's a matter of process and strategy. That brings us to the conclusion of this one video. I don't know what you have learned, because there were no points. I just had like this topic sitting over here. I just want to go with the flow, share your lesson, what I've learned and experienced like that. So whatever you've learned in this one video, that'll help. That's 100% going to be beneficial and helpful for you when it comes to creating courses, content, strategies, community calls, whatever you're going to create. So what you have learned, put that in the comment section, because a lot of people who have started did not finish the video. You are here. Thanks so much for being over here. And I want to love from you what you've learned from this video, so that I get a perspective from you, your end. Thanks so much for making me this video. The video is the topic of our video. It is upon you and your reference. I'm going to see you in another exciting video. Thanks so much. See you there.